Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is... Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Showing good feet. Nedved. Another pass, just keeps it to chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, can he get onto this? He's through here. He's onside. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's their second corner of the game. Nedved with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Oh, and the shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Pull it. It'll be a throw-in. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back. It's Park Ji-sung.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? And this is Vardy. Vardy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Nedved. Vardy. That has been slung wide. And here's Park Ji-sung. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Nedved. Vieira, who's set up 1 goal so far. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Seedorf. Vieira. It's a searching pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And this is Vardy. And the shot! It's in! Oh, 1 moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vardy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. And he's certainly onside here. Great vision. Seedorf. Nice looking ball. Floated through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
We're down, but we're far from
Really
out.
has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18, Park Ji-sung.
So off we go once
Coming
more.
on the field is Number 23, Messi.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Great ball if he can get there. Serginho tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That looks a cracking ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nedved. Arsenal finding their passes. And he's on his way! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Tries to pass it through. Shot, chance for a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Nedved plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's away! Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can... Mbappe! They would have been quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nedved threads one in. Now it's Vardy, and this is Messi. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Now it's Eto'o. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Vardy. Messi. Big chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
21. Nedved.
Arsenal give themselves a
Number
fighting
3.
chance, back in with a shout. Oh,
Number
not
27.
quite.
Serginho. Number 5.
Seedorf.
Chouameni.
Now it's Messi.
Coming on the field. Number 13. Mateus.
Oh, good read.
Number
That's great
19,
positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic.
And here's
Number
Vardy,
2,
out to the right.
Number 11, Son Heung-min. Number
Well, the
22,
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Substitution.
Stojkovic. Rummenigge. And it's Stojkovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's going to go a long way. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And it's Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes down, but nothing given. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Seedorf. And Stojkovic.
1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Haaland! Relentless! Just relentless! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of fit. That's at the end. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. genuinely a heavyweight contest. North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams. And
he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Real chance! He scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even...
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Serginho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He won't be happy with that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been intercepted. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved goes short, and here's Nedved, delivered in. And that should get the job done. Backward it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rodri looking understandably energised after his goal. Driven forward. Vardy is onto it in a flash. Bullet. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Nedved. It's a good spell of possession. It's Nedved! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2. Bullet! That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot! And it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved with the short one. Now it's Nedved.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Eto'o. He can run onto that. Mbappe. Chance! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
That's the first 45, and we're well on top. Let's look forward to more to come in the second half.
And we're off again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. And it's Rodri. Lovely feet. And that's another throw. Seedorf. Cleared without complication. And it's Rodri. Thuram. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fired deep towards the back post. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nedved plays it short. And here's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Turns and goes back. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice looking ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Tries to pass it through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a throw. Good take. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Now it's Nedved. Good ball, good take. Seedorf, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Arsenal.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14, Vardy. Coming on the field, number 23, Messi.
And it's been taken short.
11, Son Heung-min. Substitution.
This is Messi. Shot, surely!
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
That was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Nedved plays it short. Son Heung-min with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking to play him in. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Nedved. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a decent clearance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed and...
Haaland! Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
So we have a breakthrough.
number 17.
Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them
Substitution in
always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely worked. And he's picked it up out wide. Out of play for a throw. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Decent chance! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great ball, and he's in here. Bergomi getting this one clear.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieri gets into a good position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Bellingham. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Seedorf. Van der Vaart. Son Heung-min. Hernes. Vieira. That has been slung wide. And that's a good ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
The most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will
Bellingham.
be 5 minutes added time.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. 5 minutes to add. Messi. Vieira makes the interception. Nicely shaped ball. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. And it's Nedved. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's that. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those
Unlucky
games
lads.
where the result
Let's hope for
justifies
better luck next
whatever
time.
means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Celtic against Manchester United.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Pull it.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Check. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pull it. And it's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. It's Gullit. Manchester United have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. That's good vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour played. Rodri, looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Still goalless at the moment. Bale picks it up out wide. Oh, what a mistake! And he's gone searching crossfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? This looks promising. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Great vision. Hit into the middle. It's a throw-in. And he thumps it clear. Pullet, looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. It's Vieri! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, they could be caught out here. Celtic applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening...
Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho. Pullet, little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Pullet. Chips it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lahm. Ronaldinho. Pullet. And it's Pullet. Threads one in. Wan-Bissaka.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. It's a searching pass. But they've got it again. Pullet. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Could be danger here. And this is Vieri. Oh, it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vieira. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pullet. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Now he's got space here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here. Yes, Pullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bale plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A probing pass. And it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. What a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Bale. Gullit. Vieri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through.
Substitution for Celtic, number 80.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Van Basten. Number 10,
Shifted it to the flank.
Number 5,
Nicely weighted ball.
Rijkaard. Number 11, Bale.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
He
can get that clear.
Nedved. Number 20.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 19.
Hoeneß proves just a little bit too strong.
Number 14.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Substitution.
It's a quick one. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hoeneß. No, again there's no way through.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The most accurate pass. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Haaland.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a
There will
good
be
foot
1
in
minute
there.
added time.
He's in a great position here. That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way. Hoeneß! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar, fired deep towards the back post. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries a shot! Missed by a fraction. Messi threads one in. Neymar.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira does well to get it back. And it's been played through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Bullets! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Short changes him with that pass. Lobbed in behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vieira. Nesta gets good distance on it. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Hullet. Looking for a runner. Now it's Mbappe.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Araujo cuts out the pass. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball over the top. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. This looks promising. He's found a way through. And the shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieri, Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he spark a counter here? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, important interception. Rodri. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Vieri. Hullet, not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. He's away. It's Neymar! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's been shifted off it. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lahm picks it up out wide. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Vieri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rummenigge. Pull it, and he cuts out the supply. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's got his cross in. Thuram gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Hullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. This might spell danger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pressing high and with purpose. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Bebeto. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Pedri, played out wide. Now it's Messi. And this is Eto'o.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Eto'o. Pedri. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good-looking ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Eto'o. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Spread neatly. Roberto Carlos. Nicely shaped cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Bebeto. Knocks it out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Bebeto. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Loose now, and they want to get it back. Nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still goalless at the moment. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff with the cross. And he's gone looking for safety. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Opts to play it back. He's got away. Alvarez. And here's Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Bebeto. De Jong. And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Real chance here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Pedri. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff's cross. He's got two. And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Villarreal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, tries from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a promising position. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. In again. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He gets big. Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's two now without Pedri! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error, and that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Bebeto. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and ultimately humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o. Griezmann. And it's with the keeper. Cannavaro makes the interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That ball looks a good one. He's found some space. And this is Messi. Elects to cross. Araujo attempts a clearance. Now it's Eto'o.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Eto'o. Eto'o! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Madrid still without a single shot on target. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Real chance! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Villarreal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Eto'o.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Eto'o. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shapes to shoot! And it's Messi. Villarreal finding their passes. Belletti. Madrid have reclaimed it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Villarreal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Eto'o. That has been cut short. Oh no, what has happened here? Just the goalkeeper to beat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that was very necessary. That's a throw. In towards the back. Eto'o! And the header is disappointing in the end. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an...
Big chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And this is Griezmann. Vinicius Junior. And here's Eto'o. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they're back on the ball again. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Belletti. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo gets over and intercepts. Bebeto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Belletti. Look at the space here. Griezmann! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time. And that has left him in a heap. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Eto'o. Played into space.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for options. And Messi! And that would have won it.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rudiger gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's intervened well there. Pedri, played out wide. Stood up well to him there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Xavi Alonso, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That pass isn't the best.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Mbappe. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Tries from distance.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Bale. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Alvarez, and he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's loose. It's fallen kindly here.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Tries to pass it through. Backward it goes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that was vital. Bale. Rudiger makes the interception. That's a delicate pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a cute ball. Bale. Well, nicely intercepted. Half an hour played now. And here's Eto'o. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Balde. And here's Bale. And smartly reclaimed. And he was alert to it. Alvarez. Nice looking ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
In by Vinicius Junior.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Eto'o. Looking to play him in. And he's lost. Mbappe! There's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Tries a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities. Garcia! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Alvarez.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! And he's found the net! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Alvarez! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso looking to penetrate opposition lines. Looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Bale. Now it's Lopez. It could be in here. And the finish! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The lightness of step, the